Jill, look at what we're going to make today. We're going to make some Norwegian cookies. Can you pronounce that? Because I can't.
Krumkake. I don't know.
Okay, we're going to spell it for you because we can't pronounce it. Krumkaker. I think it's Krumkake. So that's what we're going to make today. I think we've got all the ingredients here, don't you, Jill?
Mm-hmm.
First you add, it says to put the butter, which I've already melted, in the bowl, and then it's cardamom. Now, every time you cook Norwegian food, right, Jill?
You put cardamom in.
Yep, it gets cardamom in it every time. And so we have 1 teaspoon. Here's a half a teaspoon. And since Jill is like the perfect granddaughter, and she also is the best mixer, we're going to have her do the mixing, and I'm going to do the ingredient adding. And keep my eye on the recipe. I might be Norwegian, and you know Norwegians are smart, and they're very well together, but I still have to follow the recipe. So now after that we have 3 eggs, and we're going to let that cool. We're going to beat the eggs together, and we have, oh, I'm getting messy already here. 3 eggs here, and we're supposed to mix those up until they're light and fluffy. Well, I think we should do that with a mixer. But right now I'm going to try using just a fork. See if I can do light and fluffy with a fork. I don't know about light and fluffy with a fork, but we're going to try it. And right now the sound effects are good, right? We have stirring and fluffing. Okay, Jill, I don't know. What do you think? This is light and fluffy? Not very good, huh? We'll try a little bit.
If you just stir it more, it'll probably
Okay. Okay, and then once we do that, we throw that in with the butter. There we go. And we add, okay, it says add the butter and then the flour. We've already measured out the flour, so I think we can do this. All right. I'm going to put that in the sink. We don't want to look at it. Okay. Now we mix in the flour until now we put in the flour until it's nice and smooth. One thing about Jill, she's like one of the best granddaughters in the world. And I'm not prejudiced, I'm telling the truth here. And it's getting all mixed up. She gets the sides. She does an excellent job of the mixing up. So we're going to mix it up. We've got it all done. Now we have some water.
It looks green.
Until it's real nice and smooth. And I didn't add the sugar yet, did I? Huh. Okay, when you're baking, when you're cooking, you miss an ingredient, you go right back there. You find out where it was supposed to go in, and then just put it in. It'll work. Don't worry about it. We don't ever have to worry about when we're baking. Oh, it's... Okay, Jill, where do you put the sugar in it? See, even Norwegians have problems when they're cooking or when they're baking, even when it's something they love to do and they think is wonderfully tasty. Do you see where you put the sugar? Beat eggs and sugar together until light and fluffy. Aha! Here we go. Okay, we found it. Now we're going to add the sugar. Now this is not the right way to do it, but it will work.
I've made cookies where I just put it all together and then it tasted fine.
Yes. See, Jill is an excellent cook for being 12 years old. I mean, that's the one thing you have to smell and taste. This has got raw eggs in it, so it probably wouldn't be a good idea to taste the dough. But now we need to make it the consistency of thick cream. So we're going to have to add some water. Boy, just a little at a time.
About the consistency that you like, so it's dripping off the spoon.
All right. Now we'll get this piece of equipment. We bought this, and it's a Krumkake baker. And we put a heaping teaspoon. That's a tablespoon. Let's do a little less. Yeah. We'll put it right in there. Maybe higher up. Now when you're starting to use your baker, you want to make sure that you have, there we go. You want to throw away the first one because they say just throw it away. Probably isn't good, right, Jill? Oh, well, it's working.
Hopefully.
Yes. Says it takes a minute. So I guess we'll see in a minute. Oh, oh my goodness.
A little bit more.
Yes, we need more dough. And we want to make sure we take these out properly so we don't get burned because they're very hot. And this is a brand new piece of equipment. So we are going to actually throw these away. Now we're going to close this and make sure it's to the right temperature, and it isn't yet. But here, put it right up here. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Oops. Okay, here we go. It's looking good, Jill. Oh.
Still a little bit small.
Yes, and I think maybe we left them in there a little too long. What do you think?
Maybe.
Well, it was coming up rather nice. So,
It's like my ice cream cone.
a little bit more dough next time, huh?
Mm-hmm. See, it wasn't too much.
No, it wasn't. Oh, get it back warm. And, well, we have our first two. They're pretty cute, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
They weren't big enough to roll into a cone.
They kind of look like taco shells.
Yes. Now we can do many things. We can put whipped cream and berries into them. We can put a pudding. That would be good. Or maybe just sprinkle a little bit of powdered sugar on top. But you know what we should do maybe is make a bunch of them and have all different toppings.
That'd be cool.
And even for Harrison, we could do one with some icing and sprinkles. He would love that, wouldn't he? He's 6 years old, so he loves those kind of things, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's terrific. So the next time you want to make cookies with your granddaughter, do this. This is fun. We had a good time. And we're going to eat well, too. Take care now.
Is it good? Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. That was a lot of batter, wasn't it, Jill?
Yeah.
I think we've eaten a lot of them, too. Let's see what we can do. Well, as you will notice, they come in different sizes and colors. But let me tell you, this is the trickiest part right here. It's the rolling them around. But once you kind of get it down, it does work. Now, sometimes it works better than other times, although this time it's attached. There we go. Oh, my. Well, see, now that's what happens when you're trying to be cool. It might be hot. We can't eat that. Okay. One thing about Norwegian people, they have this germ thing, And they have to have it just right. This is very, very hot. That's why I'm using this spatula that can go up to 400 degrees. Well, so far, I'm showing you exactly how not to do it. So there we are. They do stay soft and pliable for a while. And if you hold it, as it cools, it will set. And that is, look at that.
Once they're done, they get not super hard, but
yes, they're crispy, right? Now that we have already tried some of them, and they are delicious. We put whipped cream in them, and we really like that. You can also put whipped cream, and some fruit. That's tasty, or just maybe even a little powdered sugar. But enjoy, have fun. Make sure all you Norwegian grandmas out there do this with your grandchildren, because they'll remember it, and they'll have this to do for their grandchildren. Merry Christmas.